What if all animals suddenly disappeared from Earth? At first, it might sound strange, and some people may think life would continue as usual. But in reality, the disappearance of animals would trigger a planetary catastrophe. The first and most immediate problem would be pollination. Most of the plants we rely on for food depend on insects, especially bees and butterflies, to transfer pollen. Without them, crops would stop producing gradually. Within just a few months, fruits, vegetables, and grains would begin to vanish from markets, and global food supplies would shrink dramatically. Next, the soil itself would collapse. Tiny creatures like worms and insects recycle nutrients in the ground. Without them, soil would become dead and infertile, unable to support agriculture. Farms would fail, and forests would wither since no animals would be left to spread seeds. In the oceans, the situation would be just as bad. Fish and marine animals regulate ecosystems in the sea. Without them, algae would grow uncontrollably, consuming oxygen and turning oceans into dead zones with no coral reefs or marine life. For humans, the consequences would be devastating. Livestock and domestic animals like cows, chickens, and goats provide much of the world's meat, milk, and eggs. Their disappearance would erase a huge portion of the human diet and drive billions into starvation. Soon, the collapse of agriculture and food chains would create global chaos. Wars over resources, economic breakdown, and widespread famine. Within only a few generations, humanity itself could face extinction. If animals vanished, it wouldn't just be a loss of biodiversity. It would mean the total collapse of life on Earth as we know it.